Hello, good morning. My name
Morning.
is Fernando Delgado. I am the material handler. Well, two currently. I will be the three. And I've been with CDOT 7 years. Can you explain yourself also? Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Patti Henschen. I'm a resident engineer in the North program out of Colorado Springs, and I've been with CDOT now for a little over 8 years. I just celebrated last month my 8-year anniversary here.
Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So we'll start off with these fun questions.
Okay.
So in addition to being paid money, how else has your career created value in your life?
Oh, these are deep questions, deep thoughts. How else has my career created what?
Value in your life.
It, really, I guess the big picture thing would be it gives me a better understanding of what's going on, not just here in the Springs or in the region, but in the entire state. I've made contacts in other regions, and we keep in touch for stuff. And so I know a lot of other project engineers and resident engineers, and they manage corridors along, the state, along our state highways. And so you kind of have an understanding or an idea of what's going on in different parts of the state. And I don't know, it helps your overall, or at least me, it helps me understand the inner workings that we have to deal with, or on a day-to-day basis. So
Right.
yeah.
Awesome. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Ooh, I can go different routes with that, right?
It's a good one.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank, but one of the biggest things is just treat others the way you want to be treated. It takes one little bad decision to ruin your, what you've built up. So
Right.
you try to, I try to be a good person. I try to help others. I try to be aware of things that are going on, and but your character and integrity is such a big part of this, here with us. And like I said in the previous question, it's like I've learned, or I've met so many people within CDOT and even local agencies, public figures that we get to, talk with and conversate with and stuff. And so you want to protect that. You want to protect your integrity and your character.
Right. That's always good to do.
So yeah, so that's treat others the way you want to be treated.
Awesome. That's a good response.
Yeah.
What was your favorite toy as a kid?
Ooh. I had the board game. I didn't like Monopoly, but what I liked was Wheel of Fortune, because we had to guess the sentences. So that was one of my favorite ones growing up.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
Awesome. If you could choose a movie title for your story of your life, what would it be?
Geez. Fight Club. No, I'm just maybe. I don't know.
Depends on the day, huh?
It depends on the day, but that one is the one that comes to mind.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. Cool. And then for our last one, if you could be anywhere but here, where would you be? You don't have to overthink it.
Yeah, on the beach somewhere. Somewhere nice and tropical on a beach.
There you go.
Yes.
That's a good place for this time of year, especially if it's getting cold here.
Yes, it's nice and chilly this morning, and it does make me miss. I'm originally from South Texas, so I always lived within 10, 15 minutes of a beach. So I do miss that.
Awesome. That's awesome. I grew up in the mountains, so I was always a mountain kid.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's all the questions I have. So that it was awesome to get to meet you and know who you are. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You as well. Thank you.